Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am so sorry about this, but you see, so I am reading a story this time. So if you don't want to listen to my flippin' cringy voice, then just leave now. Okay? Okay, by the way, these are in different voices. So, it starts off like this. Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Peter. He lived in an ordinary house with an ordinary mom and dad, an ordinary sister, and an ordinary pet cat called Jasper. In fact, everything in Peter's life was so ordinary that he sometimes wished that something extraordinary would happen. Why doesn't a giant come squash the house flat with his foot? He wondered, and if only a pirate would take my sister hostage. But each day, Peter would wake up in the morning, and everything was just the same as it had been the day before. One morning, Peter woke up to find a strange smell in the house. Looking out of his bedroom window, he saw that the front lawn was scorched and blackened. There was smoke drifting off the grass, and further away, he could see some bushes ablaze. Peter rushed downstairs and out the front door. He ran out of the yard and down the street, following the trail of smoke and burning grass. He grew more and more puzzled. However, as there was no sign of anything that could have caused such a blaze, Peter was about to run home and tell his mom and dad when he heard a panting noise coming from the undergrowth. Parting the brushes gently with his hands, he found a young creature. It had green, scaly skin, a pair of wings, and a long snout full of sharp teeth. Every now and again, a little tongue of flame came from his nostrils, setting the grass around it on fire. A baby dragon? Peter said to himself in great surprise. Big tears were rolling out of the dragon's yellow eyes and down its scaly cheeks. As it flapped its wings desperately and tried to take off, when the dragon saw Peter, it stopped flapping its wings. Oh, roll smooth, it sobbed. Well, elbows. Where do you want to be? Asked Peter, kneeling down on the scorched ground. I want to be in Dragonland with my friends, replied the dragon. We were all flying together, but I just couldn't keep up with them. I got tired and I needed a rest. I called to the elders, but they didn't hear me. Then I just had to stop and get my breath back. Now I don't know where I am.
or if I'll ever see my friends again.
And with that, the baby dragon started to cry once more. I'm sure I can help. I'll get you home, said Peter, though he had no idea how.
You,
Hissed a voice nearby.
how could you possibly help? You're just a boy.
Peter looked around and, to his astonishment, found Jasper sitting behind him.
I suppose you're going to wave a magic wand, aren't you?
Continued Jasper.
You need to call in an expert.
Then he turned his back on Peter and the baby dragon and started washing his paws. Peter was astounded. He'd never heard Jasper talking before. He had thought he was just an ordinary pet cat.
What do you mean?
He stammered.
Well,
said Jasper, glancing over his shoulder at Peter.
I reckon that horse over there can help. Follow me.
So Peter and the baby dragon, whose name was Flame, followed Jasper over to where the horse stood at the edge of a field. Jasper leaped up on the gate and called to the horse. Then he whispered in the horse's ear. The horse thought for a moment, then whispered back to Jasper's ear.
He says he's got a friend on the other side of the wood who'll help,
said Jasper.
But how?
asked Peter, looking perplexed.
Be patient. Follow me,
said Jasper as he stalked off through the grass.
And tell your friend to stop setting fire to everything,
he added. Peter saw, to his horror, that Flame was indeed blazing a trail through the field.
I can't help it,
cried Flame, about to burst into tears again.
Every time I get out of breath, I start to pant, and then I start breathing fire.
Let me carry you, said Peter. He picked Flame up in his arms and ran after Jasper. The baby dragon felt very strange. His body was all cold and clammy, but his mouth was still breathing hot smoke, which made Peter's eyes water. He ran through the wood, just keeping Jasper's upright tail in the sight. On the other side of the wood was another field, and in the field was a horse, but this was no ordinary horse. Peter stopped dead in his tracks and stared. The horse was pure milky white, and from its head grew a single horn. A unicorn, breathed Peter. Jasper was already talking to the unicorn. He beckoned with his paw.
He'll take your friend home and you can go too, Peter, but don't be late for supper, or you know what your mother will say.
And with that, Jasper was off. said the unicorn gently. Peter and the little dragon scrambled up onto the unicorn's back.
What an adventure,
thought Peter. Up, up, and away. They soared through the clouds. Flame held tightly onto Peter's hands with his clammy paw. At last, Peter could see a mountain ahead through the clouds. Now they were descending through the clouds again, and soon the unicorn landed right at the top of the mountain.
I'm home,
squeaked Flame happily as they landed. Sure enough, several dragons were running over to greet him. They looked quite friendly, but some of them were rather large, and one was breathing a great deal of fire.
It's time to go for me,
said Peter a little nervously as Flame jumped off the unicorn's back and flew to the ground. The unicorn took off again, and soon they were back in the field once more. As he slid off the unicorn's back, Peter turned to thank him. But when he looked, and he saw that it was just an ordinary horse, with no trace of a horn at all. Peter walked back home across the field, but there was no sign of burnt grass. He reached his own front lawn which was also in perfect condition. Peter felt more and more perplexed.
I hope Jasper can explain,
he thought, as the cat ran past him into the house.
Jasper, I took the baby dragon home. What happened to the burnt grass?
He blurted out. But Jasper said not a word. He ignored Peter and curled up in his basket when Peter wasn't looking. However, Jasper gave him a glance that seemed to say,
"Well, was that a big enough adventure for you?"
Alright, guys. My throat hurts now, so I'm just gonna go rest my throat for a while. Yeah, guys, if you did continue till the end, please smack that like button and subscribe. But yeah. Alright, guys. Peace. Wait, okay, so, I might be doing a video later on. If you stuck to the end, tell me what you think. I think I might be doing a parkour video. I think I might be doing something else, but yeah. Alright, guys. Peace out.